Coming up right now, skip lagging, why it could cost you a seat on your favorite airline and force you to forfeit thousands of frequent flyer miles. Also coming up, the secret codes of bartenders, what an area code and an angel shot could mean during your next trip to the club. And later we check in with Susie the foodie and see how she transforms the snake fruit into a sensational drink. We've got your life and style guide from A to Z starting right now on Life, Love, Shopping. Life, Love, Shopping. I'm your host, Andrea Jackson. If you live it, love it, or buy it, we talk about it right here on the show. First up, skip lagging. It's been a hot button issue in the travel industry. According to the Points Guide, the phrase refers to the way some travelers try and save on airfare by booking a connection point that they use as their final destination and then abandon the final leg of their trip. Experts say although the practice is legal, it is frowned upon by the industry. Risks include an unexpected bill from the airline, losing frequent flyer miles, and even a lifetime ban from the airline. Sleep, well, we all need more of it, right? However, it never seems like there's enough time for it. Dr. Karan R is a top surgeon in the UK with millions of followers on social media. He recently shared his top 5 things that are ruining our sleep.
Your sleep is being ruined by 5 common habits. You're having a big meal within 2 hours of bedtime. It takes 90 minutes for 50% of your stomach to empty into the small intestines. So the more full your stomach is, the higher chance of acid reflux, which can obviously damage your sleep. Ideally wait 2 to 3 hours after your large big meal before you go to bed. Or chugging water right before bed. When you're asleep, the body increases the production of the hormone ADH, so it retains water and suppresses your need to pee. If you drink lots of water before bed, it can suppress the production of ADH, so you pee more and you wake up more and it ruins your sleep. You are sleeping in a hot room. On this graph, you can see our peak body temperature is around 7 p.m. After this point, the body temperature drops and we feel more sleepy and there's an increased production of melatonin. Basically, our bodies need to become cooler to sleep faster. If you're having an alcoholic nightcap before going to bed, stop. Blue line shows what a healthy sleep pattern looks like with appropriate phases of REM sleep. Red line shows what happens when you have alcohol before you go to bed. TLDR, alcohol messes up your REM sleep. Finally, caffeine. This green thing is adenosine, the molecule that makes you feel sleepy, and it binds to this purple blob, the adenosine receptor. Caffeine, this orange thing, can also fit into the adenosine receptor and block adenosine binding to it. Caffeine doesn't make you more alert, it just makes you feel less sleepy, because it prevents the accumulation of the sleep molecule. Most people that struggle with sleep, you might want to skip the afternoon coffee.
We've got something super sweet to share. See how a sweet treat is partnering with some real-life heroes.
Nutella is giving back to firehouses throughout the U.S.
I'm partnering with Nutella this pancake season for Stacks for Giving Back. I love Nutella, and it's perfect on pancakes. Once you've cooked a batch of pancakes, stack them up, spread Nutella on, and top with fresh raspberries. Delicious.
Nominate your local firehouse at NutellaStacksForGivingBack.com for a chance to win a special Nutella pancake breakfast kit for their next pancake fundraiser.
If you've worked at a restaurant, you're likely familiar with the term 86ed, meaning the item is no longer available. Now, a recent thread about secret bartender codes has everyone mixing up the Insider 411. Here we go. There's something known as the area code scale. This rates a customer on their looks from 0 to 9. The first number ranks the face, second is a wood or wooden, and the third digit rates the body. So, for instance, if someone is a 719, they're hot. If they're a 303, not so much. 919 is as perfect as you can get. Another bartender revealed that 300 is code for an attractive lady with a big bust, and 900 is code for a guy who's hired company for the evening. Bartenders have also been spreading the word about the angel shot. Benji Smith went viral with his TikTok video. He explains how the angel shot is a drink order reserved for someone who needs saving from a potentially dangerous situation.
Yeah, I'll do an angel shot with you guys, definitely. Of course. With lime, definitely coming right up for sure. Hey, Tom, we're going to do some angel shots over here with lime.
And Demi Lovato posted the info on her Insta page. If you order your Angel Shot neat, someone will escort you out to your car. If you order it dressed, someone will call you an Uber or Lyft. And if you order it with lime, it means you want the bar to call the police. Well, who doesn't love the smell of pumpkin and spice? Did you know it's the 20th birthday of the PSL? The pumpkin spice latte was launched at Starbucks in October of 2003. The drink has become the chain's most popular seasonal sipper. One of the creators behind the PSL said the idea of pumpkin anything other than pie didn't really exist in the early 2000s. Well, fast forward, my friend, 2 decades later, and everything in the grocery store is pumpkin spice during the fall and winter season. Maybe you're in the mood to step out of your PSL comfort zone. Here's Susie the foodie with a sensational drink featuring snake fruit.
Have you ever tried snake fruit? It's also known as salak. The outer skin has a similar texture to snake scales, and the inside looks like garlic cloves. Out of all the fruits I've tried, this is still one of my favorites. To me, the flavor is just like juicy fruit gum. If you've never had that, I'd compare it to sour jackfruit. The fruit I got was frozen, so it would blend better into a juice. I first decorated a snake mold with gold flakes. I was going for a little bit of a Harry Potter vibe. Next, I poured the rest of the juice in a canister. I then double charged the juice to make a soda. I let that set in the fridge for about an hour, then poured the soda into a glass. I was so excited with how the ice cube turned out. I added edible flowers, Sotal syrup, and little drops of dragon fruit juice. I love how this turned out.
Are you shopping for festive decor? We're hitting up the internet for some great DIY holiday projects. Here's Shayna Alnwick from The Flip Piece with an easy take on how to make festive wreaths for any occasion. Take a look.
Here's how to make a beautiful wreath for less than $10. Go to the dollar store and get one of these styrofoam circles and some foliage. Once you get it, you're going to cut it at the metal stems and choose a paint color that's neutral to match it and paint your wreath in that color. This is the color Dixie Belle Cobblestone. Then use the wire ends and just poke them into the wreath. Make sure they're nice and evenly spaced out. And it's that simple, folks. You have a beautiful wreath for fall, and you can do this for any holiday season. What do y'all think? Here's a beautiful and easy way to decorate your staircase for the holiday season. Get some pool noodles or pipe insulation and secure on your railing with zip ties. Then go get some foliage. I got all this from the dollar store, so it's very, very affordable. You want to cut the leaves off with wire cutters till they make these little pieces, and you can stick them all throughout the pool noodle. Once you stick it in the areas that you like, you want to fill in the gaps with some other decor pieces. I also took some mesh and I stuck it in some pieces that needed more foliage. I stuck in some acorns and pumpkins, and here's the final result. It's beautiful. But if you want to keep on going and spook it up for the holiday season, you can do some Halloween bits by adding in.
Much more ahead on Life Love Shopping, your life and style guide from A to Z.
This is Tim. Tim is all about time, and if you've ever had a chance to look into Tim's cold, dead eyes, you'll see that it's time for you to follow us on social media. Sure, there's 10,000 social sites out there, and we don't have the time to name them all. Seriously, just ask Tim. So take the time to look for Daily Flash TV on your favorite social sites, and start following us. That's all the time, Tim. Goodbye.
Welcome back to Life Love Shopping. I'm your host, Andrea Jackson, with your life and style guide from A to Z. If you live it, love it, or buy it, we talk about it. We love to talk travel. If you're looking for a great fall family getaway, we've got a super cool option featuring an indoor water park. Take a look.
Not too far away from Baltimore is America's new family destination. It's the Great Wolf Lodge, Maryland. Now, this is the largest one they've built and probably the coolest, too. We got to go find out what's inside and what is new. Let's check it out. Now, when you check into the Great Wolf Lodge, they give you this cool waterproof bracelet. With it, you can do, well, pretty much everything. Get into your hotel room and purchase anything, as well as, well, just look cool while you have it. Am I all set? Yep. All right, I'm ready to go. Now, the moment you walk in, you realize you are in a lodge. The Great Wolf Lodge, think about it. This grand room, they do all kinds of cool activities here, especially for the kids. So it's kind of like a little stage right in front of the fireplace. Get yourself some wolf ears on, and you're ready to have a good time.
So a couple of things that make Great Wolf really great. So one, we always have have a year-round 84-degree water park. So no matter if it's rain or shine outside, you will have a wonderful time as a family coming together, enjoying time in our Great Geyser Water Park. In the water park, we focus on making sure that there's something for everyone in your family. Our pools, attractions, slides. We have those that are meant for your little tots and also those that are for really great thrill seekers. We also at Great Wolf Lodge, we're so much more than a water park. So we have our Family Adventure Park. To get to our water park, you're going to go through the 58,000 square foot adventure park where we focus on having attractions and areas where families can play and enjoy time together.
One thing you'll never have to worry about with your kids here at Great Wolf Lodge, Maryland, is the fact that they'll never get bored. One of the cool things they have is Magic Quest. Okay, yeah, I've done my wizardry. I got my magic wand here. There's different stations all throughout the entire lodge where you can actually perform magic. Let's go find some more.
Magic. Tiny magi. Magic. The charm of confusion, a most confounding curio.
The best part of a family vacation is the end of the day and the kids are nice and tired, right? Well, they can enjoy a lazy river inside, or you can enjoy the spacious pool outside. And man, today is a great day to go swimming. And to go along with the grand opening celebration, Great Wolf Lodge, Maryland worked with TV's Ace of Cakes host Duff Goldman to create a unique, one-of-a-kind cake just for this special day.
There's water slides. We try to get that really kind of rustic feel for the way the Great Wolf Lodge is kind of put together. We tried to do that here on the cake, and I don't know, I kind of feel like we nailed it.
I think you nailed it.
Right? My favorite part, though, was the giant bucket. Right? There's a huge bucket in the water park, and I was like, we have to put that on the cake. We have to. So I don't know if you can see, but we made a big mess with all the sprinkles that came out, but I think everybody dug it.
If there's not a mess, it wasn't a complete success. Right?
Exactly.
So there's no doubt that I had a great time at Great Wolf Lodge, Maryland, from the water park to the incredible hospitality. And now they're waiting for your family to join the pack so they can find out for themselves.
Daily Flash Show host Mitch English having a good time there. Well, here at Life Love Shopping, we love to get social. You can follow us on all of our social media channels, on Facebook at Life Love Shopping Show, on Instagram, as well as Twitter. We're back right after this. As the seasons change, so should your wellness routine. Health specialist Sarah Baker recently joined us on Daily Flash with some fall wellness tips. She starts with some unique seasonal detox ideas.
Hot and cold therapy in the shower, that's really great for our lymphatic system, and it's really great for our immune system as well. And then there's also different sorts of like supplements and herbs that support our different detox pathways. So triphala, which is an Ayurvedic herb for colon support, Swedish bitters or milk thistle tea for the liver, all sorts of those bitter herbs is what really supports our fall detox pathways.
Okay, let's talk about warm spices. This is second on your list.
Taking advantage of all the wonderful warming spices really helps keep up our metabolism and that internal fire in our body. So, as the weather gets colder, our metabolism can slowly decrease just to help us tend to transitioning seasons. So a lot of warming spices like turmeric, cinnamon, clove, and cardamom really help increase our thermogenic rate, thus helping support an increased metabolism and heat within the body. So what you can do, you can get Ceylon cinnamon, it's Ceylon. That is great to add to your morning beverages like tea or coffee. What Ceylon cinnamon does is it also stabilizes your blood sugar. And then turmeric, you can do your golden milk. I love adding turmeric to my scrambled eggs in the morning. Is a really, really great anti-inflammatory spice as well. And then clove and cardamom, those are really great warming spices. Those can be incorporated into teas, but then also you can add them into your curries or your warming stews during this fall season as well.
Okay, speaking of, you say soup for breakfast is another great way to shake things up for the fall.
Yeah, it's so funny. Whenever I recommend soup for breakfast to my clients, they look at me side-eyed until they try it. So do not shake it until you try it. Soup for breakfast is awesome because what it does, it front loads your day with nutrients. So it helps your gut health journey. It stabilizes blood sugar levels so that you have energy throughout the day. And it really ensures that you are getting fiber, produce, and protein in your morning. So I always like to do very veggie forward soups like coconut-based tomato bisque soup or veggie chicken soup. That way you're full throughout the morning, but you're really nourishing yourself with a nice warming and grounding meal. And bonus points, it still revs up that metabolism.
And I love that you're getting your vegetables sort of first thing in the morning. Not to say you're getting them out of the way, but you're making sure that you're getting some of them.
Definitely. Yeah. You want to, and if you think about it, when you wake up, you want the first thing that you're consuming to be something that is savory, one, so that it balances your blood sugars. A lot of times when people have like overnight oats or something that's a little bit more sweet for breakfast, they kind of start their day off with a blood sugar roller coaster.
Yes.
And then that can lead to more carb cravings. So soup and savory soup really ensures that you're setting your day up for success.
Sarah, last one on your list here, clean indoor air.
Yes. So now a lot of us, especially in the Midwest and a lot of other states, we're closing our windows a little bit more than usual when the colder months roll through. So that means that we are breathing our indoor air and we're in our indoor environment more than normal. So we want to do a lot of things to make sure our environment is at a really great foundation to support our health. So one, making sure we have quality air, right? So getting really good high quality air purification systems, changing your filters in your furnace regularly at least once a month, and then also swapping out all your products for non-toxic cleaning products. I always like doing the old school way and just getting a big bottle of white vinegar, mixing it with equal parts water, and adding great essential oils there. That's a natural antimicrobial so that you can clean your kitchen, your bathroom with that concoction. Or there's a brand called Koala. That is my favorite non-toxic cleaning brand. And then also another really important one, because now that pumpkin spice season is here, all of us fall lovers love to light up our pumpkin spice candles. Make sure you open your windows when you're burning candles, just because a lot of times, my one toxic trait is still I love my candles. But if you're inhaling candles a lot, that can essentially kind of create more endotoxins or an estrogen buildup in the body, which is not good for us ladies. So if you're going to enjoy your candles, open up those windows and then get those air purifiers working up, and you'll be doing yourself good.
Excellent advice, Sarah Baker. Always great to have you. And I see how we incorporated the pumpkin spice in there. For more information on Sarah, head to balancedbabe.com. Welcome back to Life, Love, Shopping, your life and style guide from A to Z. I'm your host, Andrea Jackson. They were the original influencers, Christy, Cindy, Naomi, and Linda, and now their story is being told in Apple TV's docuseries, The Supermodels.
It's the first time we're all together in our 50s.
You see our photo, so you feel that you know us. When you come together with your chosen family, I think that's emotional.
There's something about that shared history that we have. I feel blessed that we're here today.
We've all gone through so many things in our own lives.
Cindy, Linda, Christy, and Naomi are still redefining what it means to be a model.
There was a feeling about them that they wanted more.
I was not seen as a person who had a voice in her own destiny.
He said you should lose 5 pounds. I got scared I didn't belong.
But Linda's a chameleon. She could really become whatever the photographer wanted her to become.
I would do all these great shows, wear all these beautiful dresses, but then it would come time to the advertising and I would not be included. I wasn't going to be bullied for the color of my skin.
What I loved about the girls, they were a group, and that was so fabulous.
We were always together, and we made great photos together.
You know, I just felt like to be together as a group, it just was so fun.
They were my sisters. We get this phone call that George Michael wants to shoot us in his video.
We made a decision. I will do it. I'm going to do it.
Yes, okay, I'll do it.
Everything changed.
You can start to call the shots and be an active participant in your career.
All of a sudden, we were the physical representations of power.
I wanted to go further. I wanted to push the envelope.
They brought their artistry to the image.
They would see things we didn't necessarily see.
They're like the Mona Lisa, the face of her era. They're larger than life.
We helped break down barriers.
I have to think of something greater than myself.
When I first was referred to as a supermodel,
I was like, why are they calling us this?
It wasn't about the hair and the makeup. It wasn't about the fashion. It was about the women. That's what a supermodel is.
For more information on anything you've seen on the show today, head to our website, llsshow.com. That does it for us. Be good, everybody.